Hello and welcome to the MoneyShow.com video network. My guest today is Andrew Horowitz. Hi, Andrew, and thanks for joining me.
Hi, thanks.
You know, the New York brokerages are not having such a good time these days. I mean, we're talking layoffs and you know, they've got getting rid of their credit, they're recapitalizing, and I think that's going to actually be hurting the city of New York as well as the entire state. Am I correct?
Yeah, I mean, the fact is there's been estimates that $9 to $10 billion of reduction in amounts that have been paid in bonuses and salaries are going to actually start showing up. And the question is, in this cycle, if you think about how long the cycle's been, the bonus cycle is usually at the end of the year. This is the first time we're going to see the bonuses really be cut dramatically. That's why you're seeing the end of the island. You know, you're seeing the various Hamptons and a lot really having difficulty.
Fire sale.
Yeah, exactly. Fire Island sale, for that matter.
That's right.
So the fact is that I think that if you see this problem that's going to be developing, where you're going to have, first of all, it costs a lot more to get credit now for the states. Questioning about the insurance companies who are backing the municipal bonds. And then you say, wait a minute, there's going to be this reduction in revenue overall. And then add to the fact that if the dollar continues to rise, there's going to be all of a sudden this suction sound from New York State, which has been a relative stronghold. The real estate's held up very well, primarily because the foreigners have been there to really prop up the real estate. So now if you put that all into a big bowl and mix it around and say, okay, what's going to happen? I think that the municipals of New York are going to be under real scrutiny for some time. And I think if you recall back to the time when New York went bankrupt, or at least, you know, back then, there could be something like that brewing. So I'd be really careful with buying municipals right now if you're not going to hold them to the end, and make sure that if there is an opportunity, if you can figure out a way how to short some of this, I think this is going to be a great opportunity to make some money. Interesting.
Now, would you think that that would also carry through to some of the surrounding states like Connecticut? There are a lot of wealthy New Yorkers that live in Connecticut.
Yeah, Connecticut, New Jersey, for that matter, that kind of that region right there. And then there's other places like California, the same thing. But I think in particular New York, because New York is going to feel the hardest hit with Manhattan being the core that really held so well. And the prices have been so dramatically high in Manhattan for so long. And without that revenue, I mean, you just can't keep things going at that level. So Manhattan is going to be the real epicenter of this big problem. And I would just really stay clear of that.
That's an interesting perspective. Thank you, Andrew.
Thanks for having me.
And thanks for being with us at the MoneyShow.com video network.